So every now and then, I think if you grew up playing FPS games, right, you will just randomly get the urge to play a Call of Duty game, you know. I feel like everybody kind of goes through that. So a couple of days ago, you know, I decided to randomly hop on Modern Warfare 2 and just see what that game's about, because I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 since it launched, and even though I kind of enjoyed it back then, it just wasn't really enough for me to come back and play and consistently play that, because as I said, you know, the recent COD games just are not fun to me. But Modern Warfare 2 was slightly fun, just a little bit. So I decided to hop back on and just see what the game's about, right? And guys, that was a mistake. That was a mistake because Modern Warfare 2, I don't even think that this game is COD. I really didn't know what I was playing because this game is just insane. It's crazy. So I hopped into Shipment 24/7. Shipment is a classic map, so I wanted to try it out, and I was just playing some random domination and TDM matches, right? And straight from the go guys, this game is very difficult for some reason. I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in a while, so I expected I would kind of be rusty, but I wasn't that rusty. Like, I was rusty, but I wasn't rusty to the point where I was getting destroyed 24/7, and this is how it felt. I felt like if I was getting destroyed 24/7 every single game, I couldn't really catch my bearings playing Modern Warfare 2, and I kind of chalked that up to it being skill-based matchmaking, but I also think I'm kind of rusty, so it's a combination of things, right? But when I went in Shipment 24/7, this game, this map, this play style that people use in Modern Warfare 2 right now isn't fun. Like, I really want to ask some COD players, you know, if they think that Modern Warfare 2 is a fun game, because I really wasn't having fun playing this game. You know, it's just such a different game, and that's really why I wanted to make this video, because COD in 2023 compared to COD 10 years ago, even COD maybe 5 years ago, it's a completely different franchise. It's a completely different game. And I was doing some research trying to see what's the current state of COD. I know Warzone is trash. I know Warzone 2 is trash, right? So we're not going to be talking about Warzone 2, because even though Warzone 1 was a vibe, we all know that Warzone 2 isn't a vibe anymore. You know, Warzone 2 is a completely different topic, right? But just talking about the regular COD, you know, multiplayer 6v6 gameplay. Whoever is in charge of Call of Duty, whoever is in charge of like steering this franchise in the right direction, somebody needs to talk to them, because I can't explain to you guys how much different this game feels from a regular COD game. Let's start off with the fact that everybody is a sweat. Now again, this could be skill-based matchmaking, right? Which I really think it is, because my first game one was really easy, and as soon as that game was done, I was just playing against sweats. Everybody has phase in their name. Everybody has uptick, you know. It was just sweats. So that's number one. I feel like skill-based matchmaking in a game like COD in pubs, and I want to rephrase that. In pubs, if I'm playing ranked, if I'm playing, you know, competitive, of course, I want to play against people on my same skill level, but I'm not trying to be some pro player out there. I'm just trying to, you know, run around with some weapons, level up some stuff, and just, you know, relax. That's not possible now because of skill-based matchmaking. So that's number one. The second thing that really, you know, kind of just threw me off with this game is how confusing it is. It's really confusing, you know, the class system, the attachments. I actually like that though. I liked how it was in Modern Warfare 1, you know, Modern Warfare 2019. But in this one, guys, you know, I was just trying to level up this Chimera sword rifle that I saw before, because I wasn't playing for a while. Obviously, I haven't gotten to use this gun, and I had to literally research YouTube videos and go on Google and figure out what's the best build for this weapon, because it's not simple, you know, and I really wasn't trying to put that much effort into a COD game at 2 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. So that kind of threw me off as well. Also, when I was doing my research, right, I actually found out that Activision supposedly has systems in place that kind of make the game more difficult based on how skilled you are. Let me try to really explain that, right? So let's say you are somebody who has a very, very high skill level. Not me right now. I would say right now my skill level is probably average. A little bit above average though, just slightly a bit, you know. I'm not trash, but if you are a very good player, right, sorry to you, because basically Activision makes it more difficult for you to hit targets. It makes your hitbox bigger. It's actually a very interesting study, guys, and I'll leave a link down below to what I read, but it's kind of been confirmed or somewhat alluded to that, you know, this game, depending on your skill level, is going to treat you differently, right? Which is crazy to me. Now, there's so many people out there who might actually like this, and they might like skill-based matchmaking, because they might think, you know what, if you are a skilled player, you should also play against people your own skill. I agree, but leave that shit in our ranked playlist, please. Do not put that in a casual pubs playlist, because if I want to sweat, I will sweat. If I don't want to sweat, I won't sweat. You know, I really never understood the argument about skill-based matchmaking or trying to make a game feel different based on your skill. There actually isn't any argument, because let's say I play football, right? Or soccer, if you're in the States. If I want to be a professional football player, there's certain steps I need to take, and it's a completely different league I need to actually play in. But if I'm playing football casually every single weekend with my friends, right? Of course, it's still going to be a little challenging, but I'm not going to have to push myself and take it seriously and always be on my toes and always try to be the best, because it's a casual game. You know, this is the exact same thing with COD. So the game right now is in a weird state. It feels weird, right? It really feels weird. Then I became even more curious, and I wanted to do more research on COD, and I found out that all of the old COD games, so Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, all of the OG good COD games that we all love, right, that I grew up on, a lot of community members actually created softwares, you know, that allow people to play these games without getting hacked, without, you know, having to deal with cheaters in every single lobby. And they really created these softwares and these, you know, clients to really preserve old COD games. So if you want to play Black Ops 2 but you don't want to buy it and deal with hackers and stuff and the risk of your PC getting hacked or something like that, you could just download this client and play Black Ops 2. I don't think Activision is making much money from all of the old CODs anyway, so yeah, it's kind of illegal, but who cares, right? A lot of games do this. Apparently Activision was like, nah, fuck that shit, and they shut down all of these softwares. So if you want to play, you know, Black Ops 2 and old COD games, you actually have to go and buy them and deal with hackers now. So I think Call of Duty as a whole right now, to be honest, is just in some serious deep shit, because the game, even though it still has a lot of potential, the name Call of Duty still carries a lot of, you know, weight. The players just don't fuck with Activision like that, and the players really don't like the game anymore. And the game itself, like Modern Warfare 2, the most recent COD game, doesn't really feel fun for me. I don't know, some people might still like it, but I'm not trying to sweat every single game. I don't make COD videos for a living, so I'm not doing that. If you do that, great, but I feel like most COD players just want to chill, right? So yeah, I'm not doing that shit. And I think a lot of people actually have that same mindset, because the COD players are down right now. Everybody is talking about how much trash COD is, and this is exactly, guys, what not to do if you have a giant game like COD and you have a huge fan base. Activision is essentially killing Call of Duty, right? And as we can see, there are so many random games popping up that are trying to take COD's position, and I think one day a game might succeed, because there's only so much a fan base could take. And I'm kind of sad as well, because I grew up on COD, and even though I've grown up now, of course, and life is a lot different, I still would like to hop on COD every now and then. I know I really can't, because the most recent CODs are trash in my opinion, and I can't even go back to play the old CODs, because any software that was available before, Activision is basically taking them down and saying, nah, don't make money off of our games. We want to be the only company making money off of COD, even though we're technically killing COD as well. It's just a crazy, insane situation right now. Like, how much more money do you need, Activision? How much more money?